y'all. So, the fruit videos have been very popular. So today's fruit, or this week, or I don't know, whenever this video is pomelo. So pomelos kind of they're in the citrus family, and they're similar to like grapefruit, but they're usually a little drier and a little less tart. But what you really need to know about pomelos is how to pick a good one. So the secret to pomelos is when you hold it in your hand, it should weigh more than what it looks like it weighs. So when I go and pick a pomelo out, I literally will be standing there as like pomelo, 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 pomelo. Which one's heavier? This one. And I'll put the heavier one off to the side, and then I'm like, next. Until I feel like I have the heaviest one of the lot. And that will get you a juicy pomelo. Now, the best pomelo I ever had was in Langkawi, Malaysia, and that's just going to be impossible to repeat because it was at that fruit farm where I saw the dragon fruit, and they breed their own pomelo blend that has been like crossbred with lemons, and it is so juicy. It was so good, and I just loved it. The guy that I hired to take me around in the taxi cab, I was like, oh, you've got to try this pomelo. I brought you some slices. And he's like, I eat that pomelo every day. You just enjoy all your pomelo. And I felt bad because I was just like enraptured. And he's just like, whatever, it's normal. All our pomelo is that tasty. I've never had as good a pomelo as there. And I never will. I'll have to go back just for the pomelo. So one of the things is you can kind of see I'm peeling. Pomelos have a very thick rind. That's one of the reasons why if you get a light pomelo, it's going to be no juice in it. It's just going to be dry. Very, very dry. So here you can see, look at how thick that rind is. Once you get a good chunk of the rind in, and we've finally seen the edge there. So that's the thickness. It's like an inch thick. Of the pomelo, it's really going to come out in segments, just like all citrus fruit. And I usually just peel and eat a segment or two at a time, and I keep it in the fridge afterwards. But a good pomelo is heavy. Just remember that, because if you get those light pomelo, they're not going to be juicy and they're not going to be tasty. I will peel the rest of this later, because I don't have really any more pomelo stories to tell you guys while I'm peeling. But that's basically, it's going to be almost like the inside, once it's peeled, is just slightly bigger than a grapefruit. So the inside fruit is not massive because the outside is so thick. But it is delicious. And I highly recommend that you try pomelo.